I'll be reacting to The Night Beyond the Tricornered Window, Episode 4. I will be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go! Hope with the relationship between the two main leads becomes less toxic. I can only cross my fingers on that. Wait, what? Okay, now that is just fucking creepy! I'm assuming it's gonna be a method that our boy ain't gonna like. And the way he talks about Makaido as if he was some kind of like possession. Not a human being, not an equal, but a possession. Oh man. Even though some of the stuff that Iyazawa does and says is pretty fucked up if you really break it down. I can't completely hate him for it though. I can't. Because honestly, he's a man that's so sure of himself that it's like kind of gone to the point where it's gone in funny, but not in a bad way. But in like a way where he just completely feels himself. But honestly though, it ain't none of his business when it comes to the type of people that Makaido sees. It ain't like they're in a freaking couple or established relationship or anything like that. I'm just saying. Like, I hope there comes a day where Makaido just says enough is enough. And he just tells off Heizawa. I hope it comes soon. Because it will lead to a lot of substantial character development, too, if he were to say or do something at the very least. You know? Or now it is a back. If only the man was... I mean, it kind of did look like cheating was going on if you were like a third party. We know it isn't cheating because they're not even in a relationship. Oh boy. Possibly, who wouldn't be attracted to someone like Hirohiko though? Damn, does he think our boy's like some kind of like shut-in? I like how the man's honest. Ain't wrong. Must be something special. There's a lot of traffic. There's something completely different. I like how when things get serious, the shooting gets completely darker now. At least we know that Arika didn't make that doll of her own volition. At the very least. The thing is, you can tell just by her facial expression, she does not like doing any of this shit. And I like that. Gives her some nice characterization. Doesn't sound something outside the ordinary when it comes to the wheelhouse of our boys, anyway. That'd be fucking creepy if they were actually buried. I'm assuming that's going to turn up unless they have someone that can look at the supernatural elements. That's going to be my guess. But the thing is, though, it's too late now. He's got to help. If not, he'd be wasting his time. That's if they can run from whatever the hell they encounter, though. Hiyakawa's. The thing is, though, even if Hiyakawa has a rough, doesn't mean that he has to be completely possessive towards Mikaido, though. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with having a bit of life and having a little bit of edge to your personality, but there's such a thing as going too far, though, and trying to restrict someone else. At least from how I look at it. Hmm. God, that's a little bit off. Hmm. Okay, at the very least he picked up. I thought there was a chance that he was going to be petty and not pick up. How the? So that's why he didn't want to come along. Okay, that is fucking creepy. That he can even do that. From a faraway distance and through the communication device. Yo, that's crazy. If only he knew that. I love how I was like completely enjoying the fucking moment. That sucker never gets old. I'm assuming that's gonna. And I always love how Aizawa always fucking plays around. He never gets straight to the point. And he drank. Oh. I kind of like this. It looks like there's a struggle between Mikado and Hiyakawa to actually. For Mikado to actually get a bit more of his free will there because that feels new and refreshing. So I kind of like this. It had some nice tension to the relationship. I wonder what's the guy's deal with the hat though, because he looks way too fucking important though to have a semi-detailed character design and just to be there. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, that's nasty, man. Ugh. Give me sure as I someone just bites themselves. Okay, what an absolute sadist to be enjoying something that involves seemingly torturing people. Yeah. Yeah, you should really explain it to Anazawa because he ain't gonna get it. Yeah, he's been off listening. I'm worried he's spinning his shoe or something. Or direct. Oh. Yo, our boy looks like he's possessed with the way he's just staring into space emptily. I mean, it's understandable though. Okay, that's a scary stop. I mean, it wouldn't. I mean, innocent people getting affected by traps. It's pretty fucked up when you look at it. The thing is, though, Eureka is working with the man who's doing bad shit, though, so you ain't just being associated by him. Oh, good. I hope the black hair dude backs the fuck up. All right, I think I like this Sankaku fellow. I wonder in which sense then it wasn't paranormal. Unless she means figuratively cursing, which I guess there is that possibility. that's adorable. I actually like how it shows you Erika's liveliness, where even she can make some nice jokes sometimes. Honestly, I don't think anyone in the series is right in the head except for like the bystander characters, if you ask me. And that's what makes the series fun to watch. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, now that is fucking. If I were to find a corpse in there mixed with my trash, I'll be a little traumatized. Whew. Yeah, honestly, since that was the reason why Mikata was knocked the fuck out, he really should have carried our boy. I'm just saying. Huh. And the way he's just talking about this all casually without even showing a sense of concern in his voice. Damn, he can do that? Talk about having a lot of practical abilities there. If he had Twatsim, I wouldn't blame him. Oh. Is this Mikata talking or someone else? It's nice to see his out finally overpowered out. Finally taken aback by something for like the first time though in the series. For a second, it looked like he was about to kiss him. Like, no joke. imagine suffering all that pain while conscious, but I mean, it has to be done, though. And hopefully, he saw face with the man who set up the trap, too. It would probably still be scary because whoever did that is still out there. So, if I was in Mikado's spot, I still have a little bit of fear left in me. Oh, snap! Huh. I mean, someone has to look into it. You know what? I could see why. Because if you were, if you were to say find the person who possesses those buildings or who frequents around those areas, they might be able to find the perpetrator in doing that. It's pretty smart, actually. I mean, hey, though, it's better than doing nothing. I'd say the man's reasoning is pretty sound, if you ask me. Oh, oh yeah. Oh man, that was cute. And I like the little jump scare. I should have said the jump comedic too. I mean, shit, I have those moments too where my mom tells me I did this when I was younger and I didn't remember necessarily. So that's actually a pretty relatable thing for me too. Hmm. Okay, the father was a sack of shit. And I wouldn't blame her one bit. I wouldn't say she skirts more of the ex would deserve to be slugged in the face for abandoning his own wife and child. So I would actually take her stance. I don't even find it scary. I find it fucking fun. I find it hot if you ask me. But I guess different strokes for different people. I mean, it is too valuable for that. I understand the mother's reasoning, but yeah, a phone strap would actually make it pretty practical. No, Veronica, I'd be a little bit more creeped the fuck out being around that man, if you ask me. Well, then. I can only hope it's the beginning of the relationship becoming less toxic and Mikado being able to eventually stand on equal ground with Eozawa. Well, that's just me being completely optimistic, though. Probably won't be that. I'm noticing the animation for the background stuff doesn't look as pretty because there's not a lot of movement. But at least the base animation between main characters talking looks decent. Just got to comment on it. Since I was actually watching Digimon Ghost Game yesterday and they had people moving in the backgrounds, that's why I got comments on that. Same with Pirate Princess. Hmm. Maybe they can use that as a way of blessing people. Hmm. That actually sounds like it'd be useful because in case they're against an enemy that they want to curse, then I could see the practical applications for wanting to be able to dirty things too. I mean, that's the only. Yes! Finally, Mikhail's getting pissed at him for something. Is he honestly asking that fucking question? Yes! Finally! I love this aggressiveness from Hokkaido. Good! And the way he looks scared. Or shocked, I should say. Oh my! I want him to be able to handle it though. That's my question. That means he doesn't even know himself what type of person he is then. Yep! I knew he was going to say that because that was setting up perfectly for that. That's why. Because even when he whenever he talks with Mikaido, well, there is a fondness there. It's never really known if it's affection or just possessiveness in general. Why do we see a younger here? I mean, the thing about that is, even if he doesn't understand, yeah, it wouldn't be wrong. I mean, he already knows a fuckload of things about Mikaido. I mean, relationships are two ways. Okay, there it sounds like he's subtly actually starting to gain feelings for Iyazawa there because I don't think he'd be talking like that for no reason. Like all sad and depressed like that. Because it's definitely showing up that the relationships progress to the point where now even our boy Mikado wants to know more about Hiyakawa. So I like the character progression. I'm actually impressed. There's character development. We see Mikado finally take the initiative after 3 episodes of him not taking the initiative. We finally get to see him do it. So I like it. And you know what? I actually don't mind that it took 4 episodes to get to this point because it's only a third of the series. It's actually not that much time. So I'm digging the pacing of the episode. And I love how we see the main threats at least more on screen in the episode. And I love how the writers didn't just throw away Erika. They still show off in this week's episode. So from a narrative standpoint, the episode worked. And from a character standpoint, it was the best showing for Mikaido because aside from seeing him become much more assertive, I like how he tackled a few things solo without Hiyakawa for at least a bit in the first half of the episode. And I love that boldness too when he wanted to find out more about Hiyakawa at the end of the episode. It was just absolutely amazing. And you can definitely tell he might even be starting to fall in love with the way he'd be talking. So that's what thought overall from character standpoint, the episode was damn good. From an animation standpoint, it was one of the weaker episodes of the series. But you know what? I don't watch this series for the pretty visuals. I watched this series for the plots and the writing quality and all that. Don't get me wrong, while I would love the series to look prettier, I don't need it to look like freaking. I don't need it to be like the second coming of Demon Slayer Jujutsu Kaisen for me to be engaged. Just as long as it has a set quality, then I'm fine. And it had set quality. It wasn't abysmal. And some of the bits looked good. Like when Mikado was aggressive, that looked gorgeous. Or that bit where you had Dark Shitting when you had Erika talking with dark-haired man was pretty nice. So there were some bits of animation that stood out in a positive way. And the voice acting was on point. And that's why I'm going to rate the episode 8 out of 10. And I really loved what I got, and I cannot wait for the episode 5. Yeah! But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.